Hello, welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to be considering the height and width property of CSS, and we have been using it a good number of times in the previous sessions, and I believe you are familiar with the height and width. So it's just what we can call a length and breadth in mathematics. So you want to set how high an object should be vertically, you use the height, and if you want to set how wide an object should be horizontally, you use the width. So let's say we have a box. Of course, there's going to be a new thing in this session, which is the minimum height, and maximum height. So just like we have minimum height and maximum height, we also have minimum width and maximum width. We are going to see I think that's the major new thing that we are considering in this session, as we have been using the height and width property in the previous session. So I'm going to be having a class container. So let's just have like two words should be fine for now. So let's see this in action. Now the container, let's go and style it in our CSS. Don't forget that our CSS has been linked with our HTML file with this. So let's remove this. Let's style our container. Let's give it a width. Let's give it a width of 200 pixel and height of 200 pixel too. Now let's give it a background color of something gray. If this will show, let's see. Okay, I think that's nice. Now you can see that we have the height and the width. If you remove this, you see that it goes as a block element and it takes the entire width. Now let's say you don't want it to go beyond. Of course, this height too, it depends on the text. If you increase the text to maybe lorem 45, you see that the height of the container also increase. Just watch this background color. The height of the container also increase because the text increase. So of course, we are familiar with the height and width already, just to say the length and breadth. But if we don't want the container to go beyond a particular height, irrespective of the content, maybe small or much, then you set the maximum height. If you don't want to go below a particular height, irrespective of the content, much or high or small, you use the minimum height. The same thing applies to the minimum width and maximum width. So let's do minimum width. Let's do 20 pixel. So let's do the maximum width. Maximum width should not go beyond 20 pixel. The minimum height should not go below 40 pixel, and the maximum height should not go more than, let's do 450 pixel now. So if you save, you see that even if you come here and you increase the content, the width will not go beyond that level. It's not good because you have set a maximum with that. Irrespective of the content that we have, don't go beyond this width. Don't move with the content. The same thing applies to the height. You can see that at this point the text is already overlapping or is already overflowing because we already set the maximum height of our container. That is, irrespective of the content, it should not go beyond that level. Now let's say you now reduce it. Of course, it's expected to reduce with the content, but no matter how much it is reducing, you have already set it that the height should be minimum of 20 pixels, if I'm right. Minimum of 40 pixels. And the width should be minimum of 20 pixels. And that is that about height and width, which we have been looking at since in the various sessions in the previous session. For the minimum height and maximum height, I believe you get a full grasp of it now. Thank you.